Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all doing great. Let me know what you pulled if you were going for this event. I'm sure you are if you're going for the fusion, which I would recommend you going for this fusion if you have the resources. The champion seems good, but her partner also seems very good, so having them together, you're going to really regret it if you end up skipping the fusion. So I would recommend going for this fusion if you have the resources and your time allows you to do so. So for this event, I assume everybody went for the archer. Let me know if you're going for anybody else. Archbishop's a really good champion, but I mean the archer, let's take a second to check out her kit. Honestly, it's been a little while since I've reviewed it. So what do I have to look forward to today? Well, the A1 has a chance to place increased accuracy on this champion. Okay, not a chance, sorry. Not a chance. It does place 50% increased accuracy on this champion. So very cool. The A2 is an AoE, chance of placing stun. If the target is a boss, 75% chance, books up to 100% chance of placing decreased speed. It's an AoE attack. Remember that on Hydra. Absolute monster. Decreases turn meter. Fills turn meter of all allies by 10% if a decreased speed is placed by this skill instead. Very nice stuff. And then the A3, which is just crazy. It is an AoE attack. Places Hex for 2 turns and a Provoke debuff for 1 turn. If the target's a boss, places Hex for 3 turns and a Provoke for 2 turns. As if this top ability wasn't enough, they just sprinkle in this bottom stuff, which makes her even crazier. And then the passive ability is so good for healing. Heals all allies by 10% of their max HP when attacking enemies under a Hex debuff. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. That's no problem. I'm probably only going to get one of her if I get any of her anyways. So I would love to get this champion. 100% would go into my Hydra team, and I would 100% make a new personal best with the champion. But I only got 5 Sacreds. I got 5 Sacreds in a dream. May pull some primals as well, because as far as the fusion goes, let me see what's going to get me to. So if I did the summon rush and I wanted to get to these points right here, because this fusion or this fragment summon event is going to be pretty demanding. If you miss an event, you basically got to do all the other ones. And with the hero's path being pretty, we don't really know what it's going to entail. I don't want to go into the hero's path needing to get every 15 fragment 100% guaranteed. I would rather miss some potentially from there then know I have to finish out everything from there completely, because we really don't know what that's going to have in store for us. It could be crazy or it could be fine and be no real issue. But I also think it's probably going to have this champion's souls, or maybe her partner champion's souls, some champion's souls. There was some information going around on Player and Play that there's some souls involved in that. So either way, it's going to be interesting. But I get to 3150. So if I got 5 sacred shards plus the primals I got, so 5 sacred shards are going to be 2500 points, right? 2,500 points plus the 1,000 points. So it's going to get me to 3,500 points, which would be right to that number. A little bit above it. Actually, pick up an XP barrel as well. It could be well worth it. So without further ado, guys, it's been a while since I've gotten a legendary champion on a video, I feel like. But then again, I guess I'm addicted to getting legendaries from the shard pool. So every time I open a shard, I expect to get a legendary. So let's see if today is the day where I can pick up not only a legendary champion, but also the archer herself. So we got slots. I got silver, which is a miracle. I got silver. So let's go ahead. We have 5 sacred shards. Nowhere close to a mercy system, I don't think. I don't know how many it's been since I pulled my last legendary, honestly. Hoferus the Tusk. He's a good champion, especially if you're working on Faction Wars. Very good champion for there. Let me actually go in here real quick and turn up the volume. This guy could solo Dragon 20, I think, but that's kind of irrelevant. That's a little bit, few years ago news. So we're turning the sound effects there so we can hear the crack. Hear the crack of these shards. Let's see what we got going on here. Still some more purple. Morag Bronzelock. Not a bad champion, but not a champion I'm looking for today. She's a pretty good champion. There we go. Who we got? Oh, okay. I mean, Knock the Paralyzer's not bad. I don't actually have this champion, so he's actually a champion I think I was wanting to have for a little while. So I'm actually probably building. Let me know where you guys want to use him, where you guys use him, if you use him. He's a new champion for me. Cool. It's not the archer. It's not the archer. It's really not. But the next shard could be. Let's see what his skill kit looks like. So places ally protection buff on all allies except for this champion for 2 turns. Also places a continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Now I do know that in the city of Centranos, he is in one of the waves at the end. It was pretty annoying. So maybe he's annoying if I use him as well. His A2 is an AoE. 100% chance I assume I'm booking up, placing sleep for 2 turns, sleep debuff for 1 turn, and 2 poison debuffs for 2 turns. Passive places 2 additional poison debuffs for 2 turns whenever a sleep debuff placed by this champion is removed or disappears after an enemy takes damage. Okay, so he places 2 and has a chance of placing 2 more. I assume he can solo some dragon content. Maybe, I may have a blessing for him. I'm going to check. Maybe some Dragon 10 stuff. That could be really cool. So continuous heal on himself. Very nice. Decrease accuracy. I don't really care about that. It's a 3-turn cooldown. It's a 3-turn cooldown. Okay. Heals this champion on 3% of their max HP, and all allies except this champion by 1% of this champion's max HP every time a poison debuff ticks on an enemy. Wow. Whenever an ally is attacked while under ally protection, 40% chance of placing sleep. That sounds really good. So I may actually try for some solo content. Awesome pull. Happy for that. I was really hoping for some more gold though. We're not done. We got a few more primals to pull before I jump in and take a look a little bit more at Noct. See if I got any blessings for him. So 5 primal shards to go ahead and finish out this event. Maybe 4. Who knows? I would love a mythical champion. That'd be crazy as well. As long as I don't get all rares, I guess I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. Picking up a gold from that is pretty awesome. Primal shards. They're brutal. They're ruthless. Rares after rares after rares. They're just expensive ancient shards until you get a mythical, and then they're completely worth it, right? As long as you get a good one. It's a champion who I also don't have, but very good. I mean, very good that I got her, and actually, she's a champion who I wanted a while ago as well. I'm not going to read her kit just yet. We'll go back and read her kit in a moment. This is why you should do fusions, because if you pull the champion in the future, it could have been a dupe. It's not a dupe, because I didn't have her yet. But there was something I wanted to test her with. So I'm going to pull this last shard, see what I get, and then we'll read her kit. Got another epic champion. But hey, 2 legendaries from this. I'm more than satisfied with that. Very solid pulls. Marinix, she has some interesting stuff. I think she's one of the only champions who brings a decreased defense and a hex on the same skill. Other than Thylesia, who has it in her kit, but it's a little bit different. Let me see if that's correct. So her A2, look, a decreased defense and a hex. So an AoE attack, 75% chance of placing a hex debuff and a 60% decreased defense for 2 turns. This is very cool. There was something I was wanting to do a while back that really needed her, but I didn't have her. So now I have her. But I forget what that was. So either way, the A3, an AoE attack, ignores unkillable and shields. Honestly, I don't know how much she's used now or where she's used. A single target A1. Hex is a lot better than it used to be. I don't really see her fitting into any of my teams. I really would have rather had the Archer, to be honest. Kind of want to pull these. Oh, no. I need to put the champion in the slots. Hope I don't get a legendary here. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? We'll pull 5 ancients just for the heck of it. I mean, I really want to get the Archer, but I don't want to go deep into it, in for it either. I mean, these sacred shards. If I get one tomorrow, I'll definitely pull some shards. I mean, might as well pull some sacreds if I get them close to this event. Unfortunately, the rates don't stack up for the different shard types. I wish it did, because I would have already had a 25x chance to pull the Archer. But, I mean, with 5 shards, 1 Lego, whether it's the 10x champion or not, or the 15x champion now, no big deal. We still got 2 legendaries from that. It's very nice, very nice. Neither champion, well, Marinix I don't plan on using, though Noct the Paralyzer, I'm like 90% sure I will use him. Let's check if I got a blessing for him. Yes, I do. I thought I had a blessing for him. So that's really nice. So I may actually get him built up soon for the upcoming dragon stuff, because I feel like this guy could do Dragon 10 hard, actually. I bet he could. His aura in dungeons? Oh man, this guy's like perfectly suited for Dragon 10 hard. If anybody could do it, he could do it. Right? Has it already been done before? It probably has already been done before, honestly. But I feel like this guy could do it. Let me know if you do that with him. If you have this champion, if you don't use him. He's looks like a really solid champion. But poisons in a kit, especially this many, and such just strong survivability, screams Dragon solo champion. Now, if you watch my channel for a while, you know I'm not really a huge fan of Dragon, because the sets are just really, basically power crept. Accuracy and speed. I mean, speed's really the only thing you need. Everything else, there's something better to replace it, essentially. There's other better dungeons to farm. However, during fusion events, when you need to do Dragon, it's best to do it with food champions as well. And if you can do it fast with food, 100% consistent with a farm champion, I mean, that's really the way to go, honestly. So Noct, you're definitely going to be in the pool to get built up. I'm going to go ahead and give him the blessing. It's awesome. I got a 3-star blessing waiting for him. Let's go ahead and give that to him real quick. But guys, let me know what you pulled. If you got anything really, especially exciting, definitely interested in hearing that. For the blessing for him, part of me thinks Brimstone, but let's see. I mean, Brimstone sounds good for the dragon, the boss itself. The other stuff would be, not really sure what else I'd even put on him, honestly. Brimstone probably is just the best way to go. But we will be picking up some good stat boosts. So I will be getting HP, some attack, but some defense is very important. Some HP, crit damage I don't care about. The accuracy and resistance would be really nice if I could get there, but I can build him to be fine, I believe, as well. So I'd probably go Brimstone. The defense and HP is super helpful. What's his base stats, actually? I don't want to keep you guys too long because I'm just looking at this champion, but I do want to see what his base stats are. We actually pulled 2 Dark Elves. That's interesting. Should I clear my red dots? Maybe. His base stats, good HP. Pretty good defense, but really good, really solid HP. So, yeah, I like that. Very high. Sand Devils, very high in Sand Devil. Huh. I wonder... And 2 debuffs. Okay, so I wonder how consistent his Sand Devil teams are. If he's 100% in Sand Devil, I wonder if it's stage 25. He's weak affinity on stage 25, though. Dragon 4.9. Minnow 4.9. Okay, well, I got all this stuff already taken care of, but Dragon specifically could be very nice. So with that said, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Best of luck in your shard pulls. Hopefully you pick up the legendary champion you're looking for. I'm not pulling any void shards. You probably heard this a lot from other content creators, but I'm not pulling anything until Taras Marichka or the Valentine's Day partner champs come up, which should be in a few days. Speaking of Valentine's in a few days, I should probably get my wife a gift. I don't know what to get her, though. So maybe instead of pulling shards and these shenanigans, I should go brainstorm some Valentine's Day gifts. Maybe she would like some void shards or be in a void shard pull video. That is a genius Valentine's Day gift, right? Tell her, hey, let's go ahead and spend some money on void shards and pull them together on a video. Either way, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and I'll catch you in the next one.